Mega Gilded Run. And the goal is treasure key pieces. And I guess I bring in Stress's doll here, and then she gets key pieces, and then she can give me the key pieces, and then I can apply them to more dolls. We're running this brazier vault with the idea that we can buff the vault as we go. And I really like this. Hopefully we don't get 4x shortened here. That would suck. We got 2x clumsy. So we're born to get some traps here. And okay, this is good negative modifiers. I'm fine with this. It would have been better to have like rapid mobs. 1 clumsy and 1 chunky, but it's fine. 9 braziers. That's a good amount of randoms we can pick up as well. And of course we get the 4 wild. Actually, did we get a wild on random? We did! Oh, that's terrible. That's bad. We only had 3 wild guaranteed. We got an extra one. There's going to be a lot of dwellers in here. I also forgot to take bounties. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. Wait, is this worth it? Oh, it's so laggy. I'm like on like 10 FPS. That's hilarious. Is this worth it though? Oh. I don't know if it is. You guys are saying yes, but I don't know if it is. It's like catacombs. We're gonna have a lot of free gilded chests. But okay, let's do it. That's at least peak, right? This is crazy. The mobs don't even have anywhere to spawn properly. That's funny. Oh. Hello there. Oh, that's funny. We've spent 5 minutes in here. I don't think this was worth it. I know it's very satisfying and stuff, but I think it would have been better to just skip this room. Maybe not though. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I'm gonna peek upstairs real quick. I can't see! It's too many particles in my face. No skipping loot. Is it okay to skip loot? Here's a funny question. Is it okay to skip loot if it gives you more loot elsewhere? At that point, it's just like being smart. You're not actually skipping loot, you're like increasing your loot by skipping 1. One more room. One more. Okay. Good. No chests in my face. I can go. There are so many more chests in here, but as I say, I don't think this is ideal. I think it would have been better to skip this room entirely. Ooh, that's lucky. That's more rarity. More rarity equals more key pieces. I saw in Stress Monster's video that the artifacts are done. Congrats. Thank you for the congratulations. And yeah, it felt pretty good. I edited it so that it looked like it kind of looks like in the video that it's an Iskall artifact, right? Because here's some spoilers for you who haven't seen it. It's been out for like a week, so it's fine. I identify the last artifact of the server. But right before my edit starts, Etho has given me those artifacts because he's found them in his system. We take that. Grievous wounds is fine. He has found them in his system, and he hasn't realized what artifact fragments are. He's just bought them every time in the vendor and like when he's found them. And so I explained it to him right before that. However, my microphone was on mute in that recording segment, and I unmuted just before we do the thing. And I couldn't be bothered with doing a voiceover or whatever, so I was just like, whatever. It is what it is. But it looks in the video as if it's just an Iskall artifact. But we had already rolled a few artifacts. Wait, maybe it's part of the... No, that's it. It's part of a Vodskal episode, isn't it? No, it's not. So I stopped the recording. I can't remember. There was something with my recording software where... I think I just stopped the recording. I wasn't planning on opening artifacts. And then, luckily, and this is lucky, this is by random luck, I had started the recording. Because when we finished that segment, I said to Ito, were you recording that? And he went, no, I probably should have. And I was like, well, I recorded it. I don't know how much of it is usable, though, because of the audio. And so anyway, the end of the story is that we got there and we got it on video, which was important. The potion, by the way, is working. So it must be something with just that one potion. Copiously and slowed I'm not taking. I took the swift because I figure speed is good. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I wonder how many keepers I'll get. I've seen 3 being picked up so far, but I must have got more than 3. Trap disarm seems to be working fine. So let me think about this. I have 146 on my tool. That means that 2 stacks brings it to 46%. And if the default trap chance is 5%, that means that my trap chance overall in this vault should be about 2.5%. And so yeah, let's look at the end screen, right? It should be 2.5% for this vault. So it's 1 in 40, slightly more than 1 in 40. Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be working. And let me tell you, before with the old trap disarm modifier, or with the old trap modifier, it didn't care about your trap disarm. So it was a bad design, right? But let's assume, or let's not assume, let's make it an idea that trap disarm doesn't exist. So with 2 trapped modifiers, before the trap disarm garbage or the trap disarm cringiness, which we fixed, came into play, that would have meant that in this vault I would have had 15% traps instead of whatever I now ended up with. This is why this is a much better game design. It's very clean, this clumsy modifier. I love it. And I understand, I said this yesterday, I understand that people are going to get worried because of what they said yesterday. Someone admitted in chat, someone said, yeah, I see big numbers, I get scared. And I get it. You know? Please be good. We're going to get cursed. Oh, no. Wait, we don't have any time left in this vault. Okay, we're going to... Our greed is going to get cursed here. So we're on a side mission as well, but I'm not going to focus on it. We're going to do that when we're level 100. But if we can, we should complete Valara, because we want to get the Valara armor. Is that another... Strength? It doesn't really help me much. It is a little bit more damage. But I think it's worse to have faster mobs. 25 reputation points to go. No, we are at 9. But yeah, so if you hit 25 reputation with one god, you unlock their transmog permanently. Then you can like go to another god and get their reputation. It's really cool. Is this the new objective? Yeah, this is braziers. And I really like it. I'm a big fan. It's nice to have solved monoliths. And I don't think there will be a single person who will miss monoliths. Maybe someone likes the hunt for like looking around the rooms. Any idea why my favors don't show up after completing it? So reputation and favors are different things. Whenever you complete a god altar, you always get the favor in that vault. So if I were to complete this Valara one or Valkyrie one, then I would get a Valkyrie favor in this vault. If I also go back to my to the god altar statue, I would also get an item that would allow me to add the favor to another vault in the future. The favor is a buff, a temporary buff. Valkyrie's ones or Valara's ones is to add regeneration or healing efficiency, and they're different with each god. And then reputation is something else. Reputation is a point that you get in your stat screen in this thing here. These are reputation points. And you get reputation points randomly based on your affinity when you complete an altar. And I have like a charm that adds 40% affinity to Valkyrie equipped right now And so if I would complete this one, I would have a 48% chance plus any other sources of affinity, which is my expertise, of getting a reputation point on top of the favor. Is there no base affinity? No, there's no base affinity. We found base affinity to be both lore breaking and a little bit confusing for new players. Like, oh, here we go. I tend to ask myself the question when I implement a game design feature. I tend to ask myself the question, why? Right? So, like, okay, we want to make whatever stronger or different. Okay, the first thing I ask is why. So if you ask yourself the question, we want to have a base affinity, let's say, like we had before. And then you ask yourself the question, why? The answer is probably going to be like, because then you have a random chance of getting affinity without paying any respect to the god. And you know, that's a bad answer, right? That doesn't make any sense. Well, why do we then have? So then you have to ask another why. If that's the goal, then why do we have affinities in the first place? Why do we have this respect system where you can like favor a god? Because that's the lore, right? You are favoring a god. You are saying, I want to pay homage. I want to respect you. I want to wear your charm inside the vault. And also, I'm an expert at paying attention to all the gods. Like, if there's no player investment, then why does it exist in the first place? And once you've asked yourself that question, it becomes easy to think, yeah, base affinities is kind of cringe. That's a very advanced way of saying base affinities doesn't make any sense. Lore-wise, no game-wise. Like, neither makes sense. Because there are definitely cases where it makes sense to have certain things that goes against the lore, but it's good for the game. It's like someone said this about a racing game once. If you were to build a game that is 100% realistic racing game, like people always talk about realism in these games, right? Oh, it's so realistic and stuff. And then I was watching someone talking, I think it was like the Need for Speed designer back in the days. And they were like, we don't want to design 100% realistic driving because we think it would be boring. And, you know, he's probably right. You know what I mean? Like, that guy's probably right. I mean, probably there's space for, like, a driving simulator. But in terms of a video game, this is a realm where we can do whatever we want. Like, why? Talk about punishing game mechanics. You drive fast, the police comes. You lose your driver license, you can't continue to play the game. Oh, man. Okay, the mobs really hurt, by the way, and I'm struggling with mana. So it's a little bit scary. And ignoring mobs in the desert team is not good because of these scarabs that arrive from this man. Oh, you know what's... Grievous Wounds is messing with me here, right, Dylan? Yeah, Grievous Wounds is bad. We'll take that one. Extra mana regen is going to help. The reason I'm so mana heavy is because of Hunter. And because of Grievous Wounds. Grievous Wounds is making it so that my heals are so or less efficient, which means I have to heal more, which means I have to spend more mana. 2 minutes, yeah. Oh my lord. I got a potion charge back there. Nice. Stupid creeper. That was a great pylon to find right now. Is this room gonna be cracked here? Okay, I'm not gonna scan here because I don't waste the mana. I don't want to waste the mana. But I assume that this room is cracked inside the buildings and stuff. I don't think it's worth it though. I have 2 times ruthless mobs, and so the mobs hurt. And I have Grievous Wounds which messes with my healing. Oh, we're gonna get cursed now as well. Oh, look at that! If you didn't see what we got there, that was a custom. So we get 20% more experience. And that multiplies with my burger, so it's 40% more for us. Here we go, here's the curse. No fading, please, no fading. Enervated. Oh, okay. So now we... that stacks with grievous wounds. So now we can't heal, basically. Or it's very inefficient to heal. And I'm completely out of space. Okay. Oh, I don't actually heal at all. Uh-oh. We gotta get out. Wait. Plus speed. Can I not actually heal? I probably can if I do everything. Nope. It's like fading. That was unlucky. That's funny. That's very funny. Uh-oh. I don't want challenge rooms now. This is great. This is great. I like the challenging aspect. Up. Man's got a death wish. Absolutely not. I can't afford dying here. Okay, let's see here. Nice. Boom! There's a pylon behind. I mean, at that point where I can't heal. But look at that. 326,000 experience. 745 gilded chests. With 22 trapped. Okay, let's see what we actually got here. So 22. And let's see. Through 757. We got 2.9% trap. So yeah, it seems to be fixed. It seems to be also good. Goodbye, crate. It seems to be fixed. That, I think, was a very successful doll for stress. Okay, let's look at the key pieces so you guys can breathe. We got 49! So how many keys is that? It's 8 per each, so it's at least 5. It's 6, right? 48 times divided by 8. Yeah, it's 6. 6 keys. That's great. We should make all of them up. And we're level 99!